Welcome to the Real Food Reboot. We're going to be creating an action plan for your pantry. We're going to be swapping out the processed food for real food. My 3-step method for making the transition from processed food to real food in the pantry is sustainable, budget-friendly, and family-friendly. The first step is to clean out and make a list. Now I want you to take everything out of your pantry. This may take some time, so make sure you allow yourself about an hour to do this, or maybe longer, maybe spread it out over a couple of days. And I want you to clear everything out. As you're cleaning out your pantry, I want you to write down everything you regularly use from your pantry. Now, don't write anything down that maybe you bought on sale that you would never use. In fact, it's time to find a better home for that food. Instead, just focus on the food that you regularly use. Maybe that's granola bars, cereal, canned soup, whatever it is, write it down. The second step is we're going to identify all the real food currently in your pantry. To do this, grab yourself a cup of coffee, sit down with your list and your pantry items. Now, this is a time to read the labels and really dissect what's in your pantry and what's in the food, more specifically. So you're going to take a look at all of the pantry items on your list and go through and look at each label. Now, anything that qualifies as real food, go ahead and circle it, because these are the foods you can continue to use and continue to buy as you enjoy a real food lifestyle. Anything that's not considered real food, you're just going to leave it be. No circles, nothing. And we'll take care of these foods in step 3. Now, here are a few of the qualifications that I use to determine if a food is considered real. First, are these ingredients you would naturally find in nature? Now, ingredients you wouldn't naturally find are synthetic chemicals or man-made chemicals, dyes, artificial dyes, those kind of ingredients. Ingredients that you wouldn't ever use in your kitchen in real life. Second, GMO products, genetically modified organisms. Now, these are foods that are typically sugar and corn, soybean oil, vegetable oil, and canola oil. So I avoid any product that has these ingredients in them. Finally, step 3, we're going to create an action plan to get rid of all the processed food in your pantry, anything that's not circled on your list. Now, we're going to do this week by week as you go grocery shopping, so you don't need to throw any of the food currently in your pantry out. To do this, each week as you make your shopping list and plan your meals, you're going to select one food on your list that's not circled, the processed food. For example, if granola bars is currently on your pantry list and it contains soybean oil and canola oil, which is pretty typical for conventional granola bars, you can instead buy oats and honey and butter and maybe some seeds or nuts and find a great recipe online, or even on Live Simply, we have a few recipes, to be able to make your own granola bars at home in your own kitchen. Slowly, week by week, as you make this transition, you'll find you have ingredients to make many other real food meals that were used to be sitting within your pantry, but are now being transitioned over to real food. Let's recap today's task. First, clean out your pantry and make a list of everything currently in your pantry. And remember to get rid of anything you're not currently using. 2, you're going to now identify all the real food in your pantry. So circle anything that's real food. And finally, 3, you're going to now each week as you shop, make a plan for sourcing better products or purchasing the ingredients to get rid of the processed food that's currently in your pantry. I've created a printable to help you with today's task with a few of the processed foods that I used to stock in my pantry and my favorite real food solutions. Next week, I can't wait to tackle the fridge with you.